you befriended a dog that was invisible to some people, who gave you ideas. In fact, gave you idea for Mr. Lonely. I was wondering if the dog was still around and he helped you with the creative process of putting this together.
No, it wasn't actually my dog. It was a woman's dog, and I just picked up the leash and hung the leash in my house. But it was an invisible dog that this lady I knew used to walk every day, and but yeah, and the leash gave me ideas.
Well, how much given the eclectic nature of your body of work and sort of your public persona, like how much do you feel like you're able to sort of be just who you are in terms of your creativity, in terms of being in public, and how much do you feel a sense of pressure or an impulse to sort of, I guess, fuck with people or, to...
I don't even think they're mutually exclusive, I don't know. I always just try to entertain myself, and so I just do what I do.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Well, I really love the movie. I sort of was trying to describe it to somebody as it seems like a horror movie where reality is the killer. When you sort of came into this and you started sort of constructing it, like how much were you thinking about making something that was very straightforward, and then how much were you thinking of it as a sort of metatextual look at like teenagers and how they are dissociated sort of from what we now consider reality?
From the beginning, I always wanted it to be a kind of, I didn't want to make like an essay or a documentary. I wanted it to be like a pop poem or something, a type of impressionistic reinterpretation of that. It was more about a feeling, an experience, something closer to like a drug experience even. And so, yeah, it was always meant to, reflect that.
Mm-hmm. How tough or easy is it for you to sort of continue to keep your finger on the pulse of like sort of what youth are occupied and preoccupied by? Because I know that, when people get a little bit older, they start judging youth, and they start thinking that they still know what's going on, even though they may not relate to it in the same way.
No, I'm pretty open. I try not to judge too much my characters or people in general. I kind of like observe and watch and hang out.
Mm-hmm. How careful in terms of the creation of this did you have to be about not judging these girls? I mean, sort of depicting their behavior without a sense of sort of dramatic weight to say that what they're doing is terrible, or that they're terrible people, or that they're good people.
Yeah,
or
I think I just wanted people to, the viewers to like dream on that, to get to interpret it in their own way. I wanted to leave it open enough for them that they could kind of, react in their own way, and not say this is my, or these people are all bad, or all good, or sometimes there's beauty in horror and horror and beauty, and there's a kind of, can be something morally and visually ambiguous, and I wanted to explore that with this.